Hi, Earth Signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. I put a video out every Saturday, except for if there are 5 Saturdays in a month, I take the 4th Saturday off. So welcome, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's get into your spirited messages for the month of October. The first one is happy, happy, and it's upside down. The next one is message in a bottle, and it's upside down. And your last card is co-create. So what this is telling me, you were really happy. You thought you were happy, and it turned your whole life upside down. What you thought brought you happiness, it turned your whole world upside down. And maybe you've been waiting for someone to send you a message and you haven't gotten the message yet. Maybe you're supposed to give the person the message instead of get the message, but let's get a little bit deeper, and it's co-create with spirit. This relationship, this job, this whatever was bringing you happiness, or you thought was bringing you happiness, was actually here to get you back to your divine self, to your spirit, to your soul, to God, to you. It looks like you're really not that happy right now, but that is okay. Let's see. I'm going to dive deeper. When it's upside down, lighten up, because this is the time to be ridiculous and silly. See the world through the eyes of a clown. Don't take yourself too seriously or any situation right now. Have fun, be playful, make laughter the order of your day. You'll be surprised how everything just seems to fall into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and lighthearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant to be play as well as work. Workaholism. For laughter as well as tears. For celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through your day. Smile and enjoy each breath and each moment. Miracles lie in the silly things today. So you guys, this is telling me that maybe you've been all work and no play and no fun. You have to get out there and enjoy life. Do the things that make you happy. Do you like to be out in nature? Do you like to sing? Do you like to dance? Do you like to see comedy shows? Do the things that make you happy. If you're not sure what they are yet, go out and experiment. Try yoga, try meditation. Sebastian Maniscalco, I think he's hysterical. He has shows on Netflix. Go to improv. Go do things that make your spirit smile. You guys have been serious for way too long. The next one is message in a bottle, and it's upside down. So let's see what it means when it's upside down. I swear it means that you're waiting for someone to call you. And it says, are you refusing to acknowledge the sign because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So you guys, Spirit is sending you messages and signs, and a lot of times, I know for all the earth signs that I've known, they are all about physical, tangible proof. It needs to be in a book. It needs to be written down. Somebody who I respect, who went to Harvard, went to Yale, went to Lehigh, wherever, like great schools. I'll take advice from that person. I'm not taking advice from somebody who tells me, if you see a feather, that's a sign. If you see 3 numbers in a row, that's a sign. If you see a sign on the side of a truck, that's a sign. They are signs. There's also signs come out first in your body. When something isn't good for you, usually you come inward. You might have stomach issues, you might have headaches, you might have anxiety, you might have depression, you might have illnesses. These are all signs of your body telling you something isn't right. Throwing up, physical side effects of things that aren't good for you. Also, when things are good for you, you feel lighter, freer, relaxed, at ease, peace. Ignoring the red flags. I'm sorry that you weren't able to trust yourself, earth signs. This is the divine letting you know you can trust yourself. If you get a funny feeling that something isn't right, it is not. It is not right for you. That is more than enough. It might be right for other people. It's not right for you, and that's okay. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to say stop. You're allowed to say, I've changed my mind. And you're also allowed to say yes. So if you always say no, you need to learn how to say yes. If you always say yes, you need to learn how to say no. And then you can come to the middle and then know when it's right to say no or yes. But this is saying trust your intuition. It is a feeling. You don't have to have physical, tangible proof. The next one is co-creation. And this is spirit waiting for you, co-creating with you. All of this whole process of whatever is going on in your life right now is to get you back to yourself. So it's saying you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs and your intentions and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, and whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of, I'm going to say, this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with the inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blend with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration. You are a child of God. And now you're aligned with God's spirit, the divine, to create miracles. When you view your life as an art and know you co-create it, you are the co-pilot, not the pilot. Only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So I'm going to tell you guys something. When you feel like you have to do everything on your own and by yourself, I can tell you this right now. You grew up in an environment that you thought the only way I'm going to get what I want and what I need is if I make it fucking happen. And maybe that was true at the time, but it is not true anymore. You don't have to make shit happen. This is the divine letting you know that by being yourself, by showing up and saying, I'm not sure how to do this, can you please help me? That people will show up to help you, to meet you where you are, and to show you where to go next without shaming you, without making you feel like there's something wrong with you because you didn't learn this yet. You were so busy and caught up with protecting and guarding yourself and your heart because you had to. This is the divine letting you know they can take it from here, okay? So this says communicate freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. So you guys, you do communicate from the depths of your being, and this is a person who looks like it's finally starting to come out of your mouth. And usually how this process of communicating freely is, a lot of times what happens first, you might read a ton of books first that tell you how to communicate freely. You might write stuff down. You might journal. Being able to speak for you earth signs has been a process, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. And it says hearing messages from spirit. You guys, I am a clear channel for messages of spirit. How do you get messages? Feathers, flowers, numbers, signs on trucks, songs on the radio, somebody mentioning something to you that you forgot from long ago, seeing birds, seeing dimes, seeing pennies. There's all different ways that you get messages from spirit. Seeing triple numbers, 111, 222, 1111, 888. Look them up on Google or on Pinterest or on YouTube, and they will tell you the specific messages of the numbers when you see them. But that's how you're going to hear the messages from spirit. And if you're like, Michelle, this is crazy shit, this is bullshit, it's not bullshit. It might sound crazy, but it's starting to happen to you already. And I know this. And this means the divine is calling you and you're answering the call. And the next one says planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted into the fertile soil of my soul. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. You guys, your seeds have been planted and they're still being planted, and you're getting the gift of grace. And what is the gift of grace? The gift of grace is saying no, saying yes, saying this isn't good for me right now. The gift of grace is no longer saying it with a fuck you. That is the gift of grace. And you guys are starting to receive that. And maybe at first you had to say fuck you. And maybe now you're like, fuck you, no thank you. But eventually you're going to get to the point where you're just going to be like, no thank you, and best of luck to you. Now, all of your cards are yellow, and I'm going to tell you what yellow means. Yellow means you excel at least two things. And I'm going to say way more than two things. Brain stimulating. So you guys need your brain stimulated all the time. No more self-doubt. Seeing opportunity. Now is the time to live. Stepping into your power and teaching. You guys are here to teach. You might be looking for affirmation or confirmation, but you guys are great leaders. You're great teachers. So there's a sign that says, not a sign, a thing that I heard, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. When the teacher is ready, the students will appear. You guys are ready to teach. You're ready to lead. You've got a lot to say, and the world needs to hear it. The next one, after I read the yellow, it says self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. So you guys, your self-esteem is growing, is getting better, and you are working on this. And this is something, getting good self-esteem. I can't give you self-esteem. If you want to feel self-esteem, you have to do esteemable things. You have to do things that make you feel good. So these are things that don't harm or hurt you. And that is going to build your self-esteem. Doing things you thought you could never do before, that gives you self-esteem. And it says patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So this is saying you guys have been more than patient. Patience is a virtue. Being patient is not easy. So this is telling me this has been a long, hard road for all of you. And the next one is pride, and it says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So there's a difference between pride and being proud and your ego. So I was brought up, nobody likes a bragger. If you liked yourself, you're conceited. You're conceited. Conceited is thinking that you're above and better than. Being proud and having pride is I am equal to, and I've done really good things. And you are allowed to celebrate that. And I think you're starting to realize we are on equal playing ground. You're no longer on a team of good versus bad, right versus wrong. You are here to help others realize we're all on the same team. And team stands for together, everyone achieves more. So this is your sign, signing off for all of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I will see you all on the 5th week. Thanks so much for watching.